Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. How are we doing today? How are we doing? I have water on my desk. For some reason. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Oh, hold on a second. Hello. Oh, I'm in the corner. Oh, I also didn't put chat in the, So there's a separate chat box for the just chatting screen. The reason for that is that it is sized a different size. But yes, how are we doing today? Did we see the video? I really liked it. And I uploaded it, and I was like, the algorithm is going to hate this. It's going to show it to literally nobody, and I'm going to be really sad. God damn. Man. Like, I've always wanted to make something like that, where it's just like, you know, just unfiltered edit every like 5 seconds. Just absolute atrocity of a thing. Yeah, and click-through rate was good. Click-through rate, good. Watch time, good. Like, comment, like interaction, good. Amount of people sent to, like, 100. Just not it. You know what I'm saying? Just not great. Yeah, it was funny and relatable. Thank you. It's really, the thing that I find funny is that I didn't even include like, so like for reference, making a random clip usually does not take that long. If I'm like, okay, if this, like, not take that long insofar as, okay, if there's something I had in mind and I'm like, okay, we're just gonna, this section, this chunk, probably not gonna take super long. Scouring the first, like, 36 hours of Baldur's Gate footage takes a long time insofar as needing to go through 36 hours of footage. And being like, yeah, I think I kind of remember what's there, and then like skipping a little bit. It's like, oh, I think I kind of remember what's over here, like kind of skipping. But then I'll like run into something that I'm like, oh right, I forgot that happened. Then I have to like go back and then actually like clip out that part. So I love out of context videos. They're so funny to me. Just, it's like, what could possibly be the context for the thing? Like, I really like how at the end it was like I just couldn't stop talking about 250 kilogram spider thoraxes, you know what I mean? Like, I think it gets brought up like 3 times. There's 250 kilogram spider thoraxes. Yeah, I don't know. But the thing that I find funny is that because it's like, the idea is it's basically out of context. Being down bad 90% of the time in context. Sometimes not in context. It's like, what's the context for diabolical backshots? Well, I was reading chat. What is the context for talking about spider thoraxes at the end? Actually, it was that I was leaving the house and saying that I don't want to be in the basement of someone who wanted to turn themselves into a 250 kilogram spider with a huge thorax. What? I cast spell in large ass. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's like what? It's very funny to me, and I enjoy it a lot. In the Hall of the Mountain King, also a classic. Yeah, upon showing it to like my like my core group of friends, they were like, man, I can't believe in the Hall of the Mountain King, a literal classic, meme dream classic McDougal. So, but yeah, it takes a little bit more time. It's released on time, but the amount of time it took was longer. You still have to like, I mean, I guess last time we didn't really do a whole lot. We talked about, I'm thinking about the level design stuff, and it's probably something I want to release. There's also another thing that I was thinking of doing, and I'm like, we're gonna try. We're gonna try and we're gonna see. I had some ideas for like, I mean, I say ideas, but I play roguelikes offline, right? Like, if I'm looking for a time waster, or I just want to turn my brain off, like, that's one of them. So I was thinking maybe I can record that. I was wondering if having, like, some recorded gameplay would be a good idea, where I'm not being constantly distracted by my ever-moving giga-fast chat that's super fast and lively. I'm mostly memeing, but it's like a different headspace. I definitely felt like that when I was recording the Clair Obscure stuff, where, I don't know, headspace is just different. I did notice on the recording that I was talking a lot quieter. Part of the reason for that in the first half of the video was because I was in an RPG, which I did not include the context in the video, because again, I was originally thinking about like, oh, I'm gonna include all of this stuff and it's gonna be this big like, you know, 3-hour thing or whatever of just me playing the game and talking and whatever, and it'll be 3 hours. And it's like, no, there was like 16 hours of gameplay or something, and all of the random tangents and stuff were not it didn't seem like a good video. So I was struggling to find out how I wanted to do that. But my point is, so I immediately started recording after the first stream, or like at the last Claire Obscure stream. And the reason for that was because I wanted to keep playing, first of all. But second of all, there is a feature of just recording the audio of the game. And then even like while that's happening, it's like I kind of want to be listening to like what other players are saying or the DM or whatever, or you just feel like you're in a space, if that makes sense, where like if I'm in call with somebody, even if I'm muted, it kind of feels odd to like be talking out loud. It feels strange to be talking to myself out loud, not just in my room, but in call with someone else, because like, I don't know, there's maybe a concern that if your push to talk is magically on for some reason, then like you sound like a dumbass. So, which I guess you would sound equally like a dumbass if you were speaking, but it was kind of quiet. You know what I mean? That was obvious by the on-screen chat in that section. Yeah, and I mentioned at the start, it's like the chat is still there from the previous stream, and I'm probably gonna leave it there. So like it wasn't my concern that, by the way, I recorded this right after. It was that I didn't explain that I was in a tabletop RPG while I was recording that section. But that overall isn't super important. It's that like I noticed I was speaking quietly, and I'm like, oh, if I ever record an offline thing again, I need to be talking like in streamer voice. Otherwise, it doesn't sound very good. I'm not loud enough. I need to be louder. I need to project more. Do it now! Do it now! I'm actually so happy that was one of the clips. By the way, the make them kiss now! Do it now! Now! Kiss now! Make out now! Oh, man. That shit is my brainworm, man. It always confused me that the English name for it in the Mall of the Mountain King? In the Coconut Mall? Get coconut mauled? It doesn't contain the name of the specific mountain chain it was originally named after in Norwegian. Interesting. What is that? You should tell me about that, because I am interested. Does it, like, in the Norwegian name? Or, like, does it have the thing? The name and the title? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but I was thinking of maybe recording something, because, I don't know, we're trying things. We're trying to do more stuff. And there's actually another thing that I'm hoping goes well. Let me check on it. I would like to look at it. Checking. Yeah, so I don't know. This is like a small application thing, so I mean, it's not anything like super crazy, or at least I don't think. But trying to be not a hermit in my own side of the internet. We're trying. Do we care enough yet? The Norwegian name is, I don't know how to say it, but Dovre Guben? I Dovre Guben Hall. And Dovre Friel? In the Hall of the Doberman. That's awesome. So, I'm kind of wondering, like, first of all, the localization of that name, was that to the discretion of the creator? Like, I was gonna say artist, composer. In the Hall of the Doberman? Yeah, maybe they thought Mountain King sounded cooler. Yeah, what's another one? I mean, I like hearing about those things, particularly for things like Japanese translations. Like, what was one of them? Like the etymology of konbanwa, I think is really cool. Like, supposedly it was like, when you greet someone in the evening, you would say like, this evening is nice, for example. Like, that was the purpose. So that you could be greeting someone in the evening, but you would do it by making a commentary about, like, the weather. So, like, isn't this evening nice? Or this evening is nice. This evening is cold. Isn't it? Something like that. But now it's just this evening, literally. And I think that is very interesting. I guess the comparison that I made it to was saying, like, I can't. So if you're like, I can't deal with this shit, you know? You don't have to say all that. You're just like, I can't. And then that is the entirety of everything you need to say. Just, I can't. There's just a lot of, I think, interesting things in language like that. Goob in Norwegian... Oh, Goob is Norwegian for old man, but is likely meant to represent a troll, if I had to guess. I see. The original title, Ningen Shikaku, is closer to disqualified from being human! See, that's fucking awesome! Oh, you know, there's another one that I think is really cool. There's, the advanced class for Swordmaster, or, like, Blade Master, I actually think it's called Weapon Master. The original title seems more accurate. Yeah. So, in Dungeon Fighter, the class Weapon Master has its Korean name, I believe, directly translates to, or literally translates to, Sword Saint. Which is so fucking cool. Like, come on, man. Oh, Omniblade. Oh, its name is Omniblade. No, they're a fucking Sword Saint, dude. Come on. It's, like, way cooler. Yeah. And I guess it's interesting to me that there are times where it's like, it's probably better to describe something in a way that people will understand it. But also, there are times where it's like, no, carrying the meaning of that thing, like, more literally, or, like, if you ask someone to explain it or describe it, like, what is the feeling of that word? And they're like, no, Sword Saint, like, in Korean, if you said it in Korean, and then you ask someone, they're like, oh, I would assume that they're, like, a chosen deity or, like, a god of the sword. Right? You don't think, like, trained master in the sense of, like, Weapon Master to Omniblade. I guess Omniblade, it reminds me of Omnislash. You know? It carries different meaning. But if you ask somebody, and then, even if it's the other way around, so if it's literally translates to Sword Saint, and they're like, no, it probably just means someone who's, like, really good at the sword. Like, really good at using a sword. They don't care about the actual connotation of it being Sword Saint. But if you did ask them, and then they pop off about it, and they're like, no, dude, like, this guy is literally, like, a godly being with the sword. Like, that is what it means. Then I'd be like, dude, we gotta call it Sword Saint, man. Like, we gotta, man. Right? Whereas, to be fair, I guess something like, in the Hall of the Troll King, something like that, or in the Troll King's Drove Mountain McDougal, in the McDougal Mc whatever, the guy did the shoobity doobity doodah, and then they existed, and that's it. Oh. So, you know what I realized yesterday that I was so tilted about? Okay, so I don't know if I complained about this yet, but I was playing Jeskai, so I have a commander deck. It is a Jeskai deck, and it's like currently my sort of powerful deck. Like I curate usually like 1 to 2 other decks of varying power levels, but then I have one deck which is like, this is my higher power deck. I just kind of like want to play it to play all of the powerful cards that I have, right? Like I have an animeristic study, which the purpose of getting that animeristic study was to donate to people with Zedru, so that people who were angry about Ristic Study didn't just get a Ristic Study, they got an animeristic study, so they could be extra mad about the fact that they need to remember the Ristic Study triggers. Other funny thing about Zedru that I should probably remember, but the point was, Jeskai has been losing a lot recently, and I was like, okay, I need to like rethink the deck, like what's going on with it, like maybe I'm doing something wrong, maybe I'm playing incorrectly, right? Maybe I should be observing my play, like maybe I'm aggressively using my interaction, or like I'm countering or interacting with things because I'm like mad at that player, as opposed to like, no, I don't actually have to interact with their stats piece. I'm just gonna leave it there. So I was thinking of all those things, laid out the deck, and I'm like, okay, let's reference the there's a couple of CDH primers that I look at for Jeskai, not for the purposes of making it a CDH deck, but sort of like, how do they build their mana base? Like, what do their rocks look like? How many accelerants do they use? Some decks have like multiple rituals, some decks don't. So it's like, am I playing Simian Spirit Guide and Rite of Flame, or am I just like, how much fast mana do I want, and how many lands do I want? That number still ends up at around 26 for me, and then I think it's like 28 with MDFCs. So, and then there's several ways, my deck has several ways of searching for lands. So, you know, you could say that amount of cards that get me lands is actually closer to like 30, 32, something like that. Okay, so I'm looking at my deck, I'm referencing these primers, and I'm like, it looks like I'm not playing as many instants as this deck, so maybe I should include more instants in my deck. Okay. Like, maybe I need more interaction. Like, what's been happening is I can't really counter the spells of the economy players, so, like, I can't really slow them down, and I can't really counter their win con, so maybe I need to be playing more interaction. Okay, that makes sense. Well, what about sorceries? Because this deck is a Hinata deck, so I'm playing more, like, sorceries that are, like, big blowout spells, so, like, okay, well, I'm playing less sorceries than them, too. Okay, well, I guess I was thinking of cutting some creatures because, like, I feel like I'm playing a lot of creatures that aren't high enough impact. Like, Professional Facebreaker is good, but it's not clear to me whether or not Professional Facebreaker by itself is that good. Like, it's better if I've resolved a Ragavan that don't have blockers, and I cast a Professional Facebreaker after that, so that I can, like, hit 2 people, make, like, 3 treasures, and then if that actually happens, you're probably, like, gangbusters with it. Like, you are popping off with that. And I'm playing less creatures than this deck. So I'm like, okay, what's going on with this deck? Like, why am I playing less than everything, but playing the same number of lands? Turns out, the last time I looked at the deck, which was about 2 weeks ago, so it's only been like a couple weeks. It's not like this has been the entire time I've ever been playing Jeskai. I actively, like, made a bunch of cuts, moved a bunch of things around 2 weeks ago. Deck count was 89. I just didn't have 10 cards in the deck. And I'm like, God, what the fuck, man? And then, so here's the thing, right? Most people, yeah, exactly. I'm a huge cheater, big cheater. Matt, caught, I'm cheating. See, this is the funny thing, is that you might say, like, most Magic players' gut instinct here is to go, you're a cheater, you have less cards in your deck, which means that your probabilities are different, which means you're more likely to get certain cards, and you're not playing enough cards, and that's bad, and how dare you? Do you know what the cards were that were missing? All of my win conditions. Like, when I was looking over the slots again, the problem was that my entire deck was like a pile of removal, and I had, like, no payoffs. Like, my Hullbreaker Horror wasn't in there, my 4-mana Teferi wasn't in there, like, my Initiative Enchantment wasn't in there, I've played my fair share of accidental 39s at FNMs. Yeah, exactly, because, I don't know, you just, like, fuck up counting a sleeve or something, right? Welcome, Banana. I'm glad you think I'm a cute boy. I try my best to be one. Yeah, I don't know. So when I was counting it out, I think what happened was I normally count 20 at a time. And then I think I counted, in my last pile, I counted 9, but I didn't count 19. So that was probably what happened. But yeah, I'm excited to play the deck again, because I was excited to play it 2 weeks ago, and then I was, like, really confused why it was doing so poorly. But, like, you have to realize that this deck's already running very few lands, right? But it's, like, prepared to run few lands, because I'm playing so much card filtering, like, I'm playing a ton of draw cantrips. If 4-mana Teferi was in the deck, I find that helps a lot. My initiative enablers, like, I have... Oh, what's it called? The good 3-mana white one. Like, I have things that get the initiative, which is good for fetching a land and then scrying to and maybe finding another land if you need to. Point is, low land count usually isn't a problem. Like, drawing a land is not actually a problem, despite the fact that the recommendation is actually closer to, like, 37, 38, if you're playing a casual mid-range deck that is expecting to go to turn 10. So, the actual result of not having 10 cards in my deck meant I would find more removal, but also I would proportionately find more lands when I didn't need them. So, like, I'm just sitting here with actually, like, 6 lands, whereas my deck never needs to go past, like, 4. And I'm like, but I've been drawing cards and discarding cards, and, like, if I looting away 2 lands and draw 2 lands, like, what's happening, you know? Whereas, if I had... Like, if I just drew a Hullbreaker Horror or something, then we could be gas. We could be, like, gangbusters right now. So I'm really excited to actually play the deck again, because it was doing fine before that. And again, like, I'm assuming I had enough cards before that, because I... Like, the sit-down 2 weeks ago was like, okay, I have all of these decks. Like, I have the Narset deck, I have the Zedru deck, I have this Hinata deck, I have... Ishai, Jessica, and, like, sorting out all those things and then having a configuration for power level 3. Oh, Shiko as well. So I'm like, yeah, you know? It's funny how Commander players are the only ones who think that playing consistently less than 40% lands is correct. And usually they're very wrong. It's funny how Commander players are the only ones who think that playing consistently less than 40% lands is correct. As in, playing a low land count is correct, or playing a high land count is correct. Because I think I'm in the minority. Whereas, like, I'm playing less lands than what is advised. Because I think that the stipulation for Commander, generally, is that... How would I say it? The stipulation is that, like, if you're behind on lands in Commander, you are going to spend a long time not having lands and not taking game actions. And that's kind of a huge problem. Right? In basically all other formats, 40% is the baseline, and I mostly see Commander players going below, putting stuff like Legacy and Vintage aside. Yeah, so I am aware of the fact that I'm playing below, like, a certain amount of lands, right? But my understanding is that it is because the CEDH deck is supposed to play like a Legacy deck, where you are playing rituals and, like, fast mana. So you aren't trying to play a bunch of lands. You're trying to like cast a 4-mana spell once and then go gangbusters with it, right? I'm not saying you're wrong, but many Commander players are wrong when they do it. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to clarify, because I was like, just so you know, like, I know that I'm not playing a lot of lands, which is actually, my locals is usually pretty forgiving with mulligans and stuff. Like, they go, oh no, just like take your mulligan. Oh, just do a free mulligan, or do a set cards aside mulligan, right? So like not mulliganing correctly. It's because they're casual players, but I insist whenever I mulligan that I'm like, no, I'm gonna reshuffle. Like, I will shuffle the entire cards back, I will redraw, and if I don't draw lands, it is like I actively made the decision to run less lands in my deck, which means that there are more hands that I will draw that are risky because they're filled with fast mana, or like I simply don't have a lot of lands. So I take it upon myself to mulligan correctly, because I'm actively running less lands. I do agree with you, though, that there are many people who are like, I'm going to cut this land, and it's like, don't cut the land. Don't do it. It's like, no, but like I can cut this land, though. Like, but if I cut this land, though, you know what I mean? And I do think that having closer to like 36, 38, depending on how much ramp you're playing, is probably correct. So, yeah. I did see that. I would make for a bad Tron player if I can't count. Or would that make me a good Tron player? Because I need to be able to count to 3 so that I can count to 7, right? Yeah. Don't speak Cardinese. Yeah, what happened was I was running 10 cards below the amount of cards I was supposed to play, but it is funny because normally that is a good thing, as in like you're cheating, obviously. But the stipulation is usually that, oh, you're cheating, so therefore your deck is supposed to be more consistent because you're running less cards, right? But that's not the case here, because I actually didn't have any way to win the game. And I was wondering, like, why do I have no card slots for any of my win cons? Like, why do I not... Like, Hanada as a deck is basically stipulated around the fact that you can resolve Hanada at some point in time, and then cast at least one spell. If you cast more, that's crazy. It means someone didn't remove your Hanada. But usually you cast, like, one big spell after Hanada that is supposed to, like, blow your opponents back to the Stone Ages. So, like, I was playing against an artifact player who had all of their mana in artifacts. Like, they played, like, Soul Ring Signet turn 1, and then they used that mana to play more Signets. They had all of these artifacts, and I was like, fantastic. I'm going to cast Hanada, go ahead. Turn cycle comes around, they didn't remove Hanada, and I'm like, guess what? Destroy your 5 mana rocks. You have 1 mana. Damn. Like... Congratulations. I've destroyed all of your threats and 5 of your mana. Nice artifact deck. Dumbass. Look at the opportunity cost of your strategy. You fucking idiot. Have you tried judo throwing your opponent? It's not cheating if they surrender. There's no rules against it. Oh, man. I was thinking of the wrong deck that cares about getting to 7 mana quickly. You were thinking of Belcher. Oh, I see. Hello, handsome. How's your week? My week has been okay, I think. I was really excited about the video that came out today. I hope people appreciate the mogging Minthara. It's really funny to me. I want to show this to you. I don't know if I can, but I want to show you my thing. Oh, Oshi Push? I think I've heard a little bit about that game, but I don't know. First of all, I don't know if I have people I can play it with. Oh, I don't know. Is there a... I was gonna say, is there a tabletop simulator mod? She's mewing, not mogging. Yeah, mewing. That's what it is. Sorry, I'm not familiar with all of this lingo, okay? I'm not familiar. It has a tabletop simulator mod? Okay. I might need to, like, ask a friend to play Oshi Push with me. There was a tournament of phase orbiters. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I've seen it. One of my friends actually, like, pre-ordered products for it. But I think he hasn't gotten it yet, which is very funny to me. So, the thing that I was sad about for the thumbnail is that, like, for me, I'm not sure how clear it is, like, just how photoshopped Minthara's jawline is. Because I feel like when you look at it, it's just, like, kind of normal. You're like, oh, is that just, like, a very toned drow? Like, what is the... So that's the thumbnail. Love this one. And the original, it's peak, thank you. Like, I just want people to observe the difference, okay? Like, I get it. I understand. I understand that it's maybe not that visible, but here, maybe I should do it like this. Like, bro, like I spent like all day on this, bro. Like, come on, please. You have no idea how long I spent airbrushing her entire face and like liquefying the jawline and what's it called? And I re-outlined the jawline. So like I airbrushed the jawline so that it was more clear, and like the cheekbones. I don't know. I just think it's so funny to me, dude. Like, I look at it and I'm just like, man, the energy coming off of this Minthara is just too powerful, dude. You need the Ahoge erect to confirm the inherent eroticism. Yeah, man, I don't think I can do that with the way that it currently is. Yeah, because the Ahoge is 2 parts, so I don't know how I would get it to roll upwards. But that is very good. If I could, I would, probably. If I could, but I cannot. So, yeah, anyways, because when I showed the thumbnail to my friend, he was like, I don't know, is there supposed to be something about this thumbnail? I'm like, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. The Minthara is mewing. You don't understand. You just don't get it, man. Yeah. So, I always wanted to make one of those videos. I finally made one. I can't wait for it to not be sent anywhere in the algorithm because it's too horny. I understand that I start the video with saying I'm here to take backshots, backshot me, but like come on. It's funny. It's funny. You should send it to people. It's funny. The thing that also kills me about it is that like I can't advertise for that video. Now, mind you, I can't do that anyways because we're not going to worry about that. But as soon as it gets advertised for, and I'm like, okay, like send this to more people, it is immediately going to get reported as sexual content. So it does not follow the advertiser guidelines. Mind you, I have ads turned off on the video because I know that it is not. It is not within guidelines, probably. But it is sad that I also can't force people to watch it. I can't force people to view it, even though I think that it is like my magnum opus. I'm gonna be honest, it's a little bit on the unemployed details that only terminally online people like me will understand. Okay, fair. Wait, for the thumbnail or the whole video? I could see, like, you know, a normie person kind of looking at that and then, yeah. Thumbnail only? Ah, I see. Yeah, it might look like a little too normal to people, but then if somebody was, like terminally online, they'd understand it. Video is peak. I thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man, the climax of the song being like, wait, if Gale eats magical artifacts and I'm wearing magical boots is like probably one of the most insane things I have ever said, but I don't take it back. I don't take it back. You know what I mean? Does Doggy want to eat the magical boots off my foot? Because that's what I'm feeding today. Like, you know? Like, you know? Right? I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm tired today, as I always am. I'm actually always tired. Oh, you know what? I was actually going through some old stuff. I was like clearing out boxes because there's a lot of boxes in House Lyria. So I was handed some boxes and was like, you need to go through these because it's your old stuff. And man, so I found some poetry from when I was a very small knight. And, you know, like the poetry you're forced to write in language class. And there were two things on it. The first thing was, actually, I literally have it right beside me. No, I think, it's fine. I'm pretty sure I remember what it was. The point is, one of the lines was like, I am very sleepy. And I'm like, yeah, dude, that's a mood. This many years and I'm still tired. Hasn't changed. We haven't changed one bit. And the second thing was, there was a line that said, like, I am afraid of nothing. Which is kind of Giga Chad. Giga Chad me saying I'm afraid of nothing. And then nothing is crossed out in pencil. And then beside it, it says, I'm afraid of spiders. Massive lie. It's funny because I think I remember why I crossed that out. It was because when I handed it in, the teacher was like, surely you're afraid of something. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think I am. Because, you know, when you're a young child, not necessarily afraid of anything, learn to be afraid of stuff later. So, yeah, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't think I'm afraid of anything. And they were like, no, you surely you're afraid of something. And they like kept pressing me on it. It's like, okay. And then I crossed it out and then I wrote spiders. Because I think, I feel like I recall it in my bones, you know what I mean? Is that like, that, me crossing that out, I think I was like upset about it, you know what I mean? Like, it looks like, I didn't like cross it out very neatly, right? It's like scribbled out. And I think I was just very frustrated because I'm like, why don't they believe me? I'm not scared of anything. It's like, fine, I'm scared of spiders, sure. So. I said that in class once, it's still true though. I should have been afraid of how fucking boring accounting was. Fucking awesome. So yeah. Back to regularly scheduled uninteresting clip content after that. But hopefully, like, I think of videos like, have you guys seen what is this video called? Where is it? It's like one of my favorite videos of all time. A new level of trash, Arrow Manga Sensei. This video is unhinged and also contains anime in it. Friendly warning, this video does have anime in it, and it is Arrow Manga Sensei and has Arrow Manga Sensei the anime in this video, which is why I'm not going to play it on stream. But this fucking, it's just push, the entire video is push it to the limit, but to the most unhinged, stupid bullshit in Arrow Manga Sensei being like, and that the outro is like, this show is trash and so am I, just like scrolling ad nauseum, like this show is trash and so am I, this show is trash and so am I. And I think that's funny. I think videos edited to music for the purposes of dank memes is hilarious. Very, very, very funny to me. I guess, oh, what are other ones? I suppose, in a way, the parrot videos are like, what's it called? Yeah, like the parrot videos, reading stuff, like just reading things back to back to back to back to back to back to like Unwelcome School is very funny. Author no longer on speaking terms with sister is pretty good. Is actually hilarious. Actually hilarious, dude. Yeah. No. I mean, could you imagine? It'd be crazy, dude. I mean, it'd kind of be like... I don't know. I feel like it'd be kind of weird if, for example, I was dating somebody, and then I'm like, yeah, by the way, I'm a... You know, because presumably I wouldn't lead on saying I'm a VTuber. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm a VTuber. You should check out my VTuber model. And then it's just like, in their spitting image. Like, it's not good. Not good, I don't think. Probably worse that it's their sister. That's probably not... Don't think that one's a good one. Okay. I think that's good. That's good. We can pause that there. We can put a pin in that there. And we'll play a little bit of Elden Ring, I think. We're playing Elden Ring today. I need to get more level design insights. More level design insights. So, oh, that was another thing I was thinking about, by the way, aside from recording things offline, was I was actually thinking, and I don't know yet, I'm not sure, but if there are any Slay the Spire mods that you think I should play, I was wondering if I record a Design the Spire offline. Because I feel like part of what makes Design the Spire hard when I'm on stream is that I don't get the chance to just sit there and think about it for like a while and kind of have a coherent thought. So frequently I will stall a little bit and talk out loud, but the actual insight isn't very interesting. So trying to cut it later is questionable. Whereas I feel like maybe if I record it in advance and then I actually take the time to think about something before I say it, maybe it'll be more coherent. And I don't know. I just wanted to try it. I wanted to try it and see how that goes. But I don't know what to play. Because honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I was thinking Spire 2, at least the beta, would have been like out by now. Probably, because I don't know. I think they said 2025 at some point in time. But it's not. So I'm just like, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know. But we are going to try and lock in and do some level design analysis, analyses, and play some Elden Ring. Elden Ring. I don't play modded characters, so I unfortunately don't have any recommendations. That is okay. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Ironclad, and it is not going well. I mean, not that I have a very high win rate anyways, outside of anything else that I normally do, but particularly, I'm bad Okay? I'm really bad at Slay the Spire. I like playing it, I'm just not good at it. But the most recent deck, the deck I just drafted, was actually, I think I took a power through, and then I was offered Evolve. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I think I also had Mark of Pain. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll have an exhaust something eventually. Like, maybe I'll pick up a second wind and it'll be good. But what happened was I picked Evolve. Because I'm like, oh yeah, we'll just get Evolve and everything's going to be fine. So then I upgraded the Evolve because I'm like, okay, well, we can afford to get a little bit more card draw, you know? Like, if I pick up any Slimes or Burns or Dazes or whatever, like, we'll just draw 2 cards instead. It'll be fine. And then I got Fire Breathing. I was like, do I do the Meme Dream? I did do the Meme Dream, and I found out why it's the Meme Dream. Because it's not very good. We certainly drew a lot of statuses and then died. Is kind of how that goes. So, I do like, though, that Evolve is not terrible at making it so that you don't lose to statuses. So, like, all the turns where you might have, like, I don't know, drawn some Dazes off of Cultist or something, or Burns, I don't know, literally anything, right? You do not brick, and also it means that your power throughs don't suck without an exhaust source. So, I was pleasantly surprised. I don't normally pick Evolve, so. Elden Ring, that's what we're doing. Do 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 do. We still, I'm not totally sure how I want to transition between the 2 spaces. Because if I transition to the bottom right corner before the screen change, I look like a little cuck boy just chilling in my corner beneath the banner. Do, 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 do. Afraid of the truth? Listen, just because something's the truth doesn't mean that you want people to know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, half of society is just posturing what you want people to see, okay? Like, that's just it, right? Like, I know I'm a weeb. I know that, like, I'm a dumbass. I know that I'm down atrocious. Does that mean I can be down atrocious and drooling over anime girls in public all the time? No. I will not open Uma Musume in my local card shop and then pretend like I'm yorking it to, like, oh god, what's her name? There's a bunch of good ones. Special Week. It's like, damn, Special Week looking crazy today. Like, damn, those horse girls must be sweaty after the race. Then you just start drooling on yourself. You know, like, you have to, you know, keep some of it inside. Like, I can't be talking about every single impulse that comes out of my brain. It's not good. Unless you wanted to look at an Eldritch Abomination close up. That's not what we're doing. Okay. Should be on screen in any moment. Properties. Elden. Okay, there's Elden Ring. Let's get our fucking head in the game. Okay, hello, welcome. We are back in Elden Ring. Damn, I still have the grippers out. So, last time, what did we do? Last time we did, oh, this thing, right. Last time we talked about primarily this area and how it is closed off. Oh, we talked about the bridge, right? Yeah, so there were a couple of landmark things we found on our short Sunday stream, and today we're just trying to figure out where the heck we're supposed to go, because I think at this point Elden Ring's quite open in where you can go and what you can do. So we're just kind of looking for something to do. Grace was pointing me in this direction, so maybe you can find something over here. I guess I don't know how the patrol paths of these are, but like we just spawned in. Here, I'm gonna observe for a second. Ow, brother. Okay, I don't know how random it is, and I don't know what their patrol area is. But the thing that I noticed was that these guys aren't on the path. That makes sense. So these guys aren't directly guarding the path. Oh, unless this guy comes over here. See? Oh no, this person's wandering up to the path. I mean, even then, they're not on the path. Does that make sense? Yes, he's turning around now. So, the concern, if these guys are on the path, is that you won't see it. But we can clearly see that there's the grass section in the path, and that the enemies aren't on the path itself. I do wonder if that's just a little bit of variance, like maybe that guy could have been on the path, but he was not, so. The other thing that I think of if the enemies are actually on the path is that they are guarding it. So that's more common. I think we saw the staircase at the beginning of the academy. That area, Raya Lucaria. Is that what it is? The start there was the staircase, and then the enemies were on the staircase because it was to signal that this is a guarded area. That's actually a bit of an interesting concept, is privacy. So this was something that was described to me. I don't actually know how relevant it is for every single level design you would ever describe, but that you can describe different areas to degrees of privacy or access, sort of in the same way that you might describe a programming variable. But in this case, if you're in a lived space, in order to help people understand that space, having places like, oh, this person's master bedroom is, oh, is this invisible wall? Okay. Ooh, and that's kind of signaled by the path that goes through the archway. Oh, was the shadow here? Was the shadow doing the thing? But yeah, that's a little bit of a hint. I mean, I just like kind of went around because I don't know, maybe because I recognized the area. I don't know. I literally just went around the corner, to be honest with you. So yeah, so something like a master bedroom, I think it just has implications about what, oh my god. It has implications about what the place would look like and how it lines up with other spaces. So you might not have access to a private area or somewhere that somebody would have their master bedroom or something without first going through a corridor. And that could also have implications about how... might have implications of how guarded something is. So if an area like an armory, for example... Oh my god. If an armory is supposed to be a private area, then... and I'm really trying to avoid getting slam dunked here. If an armory is a private area, then you can assume that there will be a hallway connected to it that is guarded by people. So I don't think it's necessarily the most useful thing to point out all the time, but interesting in concept that you could have a guarded hallway because you understand that the place at the end of the hallway is a private space, for example. So, yeah. Yo, dude, what up? What you reading?
Well, look at you. We don't receive many visitors. I presume you are tarnished? What brings you here?
Well, Grace was pointing
Oh,
this way.
pardon me. It's hardly my place to ask, is it? I am E.G., a blacksmith who once served the Carian royals. An old codger who refuses to retire his
Codger!
rusty hammer. So here I am, still quietly plying my trade on this spot. Perhaps you'd like a display? These bones are old, but still able.
Sweet. Sure. Oh, I don't have smithing stones. Okay, do you have smithing stones? You don't. Please take care.
Watch out there. When I'm absorbed in my smithing, I lose sight of all else. If you come too close, I'm apt to cause you harm. I am, after all, terribly large compared to you, Tarnished.
Hey, you
don't
calling me
know how
small?
hard it is not to break anything while I work.
I don't like that he called me small.
Brave Tarnished. A word of warning, if you please. This territory once belonged to the Carian royal family. Their manor lies not far beyond this point. When the Raya Lucari Academy turned on the Carians, the Knights of the Cuckoo descended on this tract. After leveling it, they carried on to the manor. The Carians were taken off guard, but their strength had not waned, and they repelled the Knights' onslaught by conjuring an enchanted snare that remains potent to this day. That is why I say, Tarnished, don't go near the manor, unless you wish to lie with the corpses of the heedless Knights of the Cuckoo.
I mean, like, we're probably gonna go anyways. You can't tell me what to do, and you called me short.
Blythe actually did that, did he? Quite a rare occurrence for such a guarded soul as he. Perhaps he sensed something unusual about you.
Yeah, he has
At
my
any
scent.
rate, if you're friendly with Blythe, I've something else that might suit you.
Oh. Carrion? Carrion feeder. Carrion. Filigreed crest. Lowers FP consumption by skills. So I don't think we need that. Oh, it would lower the cost of the shield ability. So we could block more easily.
I've explained the peril of the enchanted snare that remains at the Royal Carian Manor. Whatever you do, brave Tarnished, stay away from that death trap.
Alright, so we're going deep. We're going balls deep into it.
I've explained of the whatever you...
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll be fine. Thank you for the warning, though, gamer. Oh. Well, I don't have the excuse of saying that I'm playing Clair Obscure this time. We just did not. Do I have the right spells? We have our Dragon Hand. We have Lightning Spear. Okay. Let us go. I like the lead up here. Oh, I want to put this. I like these things. So this is another example of, this is clearly, to me, probably concept art, but I want to draw like one thing, and I forgot to open clip before we started doing this, so forgive me. I need to put red markers on something, okay? I need to deface something. I need to put my marker on something, okay? Go like this. We have 10. Okay, let's see. Where is my cursor? There is my cursor. So I was going to say that I can see this opening from here. It kind of lines up with, if we were on this path, right? Like lines up on kind of the, I would say, third of the screen. Honestly, like, the screen is already split because of this. So it's like, we're probably not going here. So getting led that way makes enough sense, or even being able to see this in the distance. Because the background is cut here. So, like, there's a decent mid-ground, background, foreground. But I think the thing that I noticed immediately was that there's, like, this... I can literally see the door from here. Which is in pretty plain sight. And I think that that is cool. Similar to how a couple of the other sight lines in this game work. If we just went straight and then the door was right in front of us, depending on the angle that you're looking at, you might actually not see it. Which I think is kind of funny. In the Elden Ring art book, you can see concept art that's almost one-to-one in terms of composition with areas in the game for certain angles. So it wouldn't surprise me if this was too to some degree. I actually don't have the Elden Ring art book. That would be an incredible reference, actually. Like, if we could look at the art book and then be like, oh, what is this? Like, how did they translate this to, you know? Actually, what would be even more cool about that is if there were noticeable differences to if they changed something, like specifically probably because of a probably specifically because of a level design thing. I think that'd be kind of interesting. Brr, brr. So who the heck's casting spells at me, dude? Excuse me. Some asshole? Oh, we made it to the Grace. Sit. Aria Manor. Right. The purpose for us here is to observe the level design. Thinking more about looking up from the four belfries, from the side of the path, from the right angle, it's extremely similar. Which, was that a place we've been to currently? Because I don't know. I don't think I remember where that place is. Oh, that place. Yeah. Yeah. This is the place in the... when we were in Raya Lucaria. It's the island place a little bit past. Yeah, so that might have been... You're saying... Here, what about concept art? Would we be able to see this? No. I imagine because it's part of an art book, like, they probably don't... You know, we can't necessarily look at that. I mean, considering the fact that this is education, I wonder if we would be able to open up particular parts of the art book. Because I'm guessing it's on sale. I'm assuming the art book is something... Is it something you can buy with this? Can you get it digitally? Elden Ring. Here's the premium bundle. Does this include the art book? Maybe not. Darn. That sucks. This includes 3 items. Oh, this is just if you want to get the DLC. No, it has a digital art book. Okay, so Shadow of the Erd Tree has digital art book, but I don't think base Elden Ring has a digital art book. Unless I can't see it for some reason. Vinyl collection includes Elden Ring. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. That's too bad. I would love to reference the concept art just to see, like, because I know a lot of the parallels of what would make a good art piece would overlap functionally with how you want people to read spaces, so it's just cool to kind of see that overlap. Okay, so we have walked into the space. We have this thing as the centerpiece, which I think is cool. We can approach it. I can only assume this is going to be some kind of ambush. Oh, there's a little spooky... There's multiple spooky guys. I find it funny how we probably would not have seen those because we're too busy... Yeah, they're like above the sight line, right? Or you can kind of see them. But like, let's be real here. If you start here and you don't know what to expect, right? You get up from the grace and you're like, okay, there's a fountain there. Like, I'm focused on the fountain. Actually, so if we're being keen, we can see them. But I would imagine for some people, they're like, ooh, yeah, what's this fountain about? And they're like, oh god, what is there's hands. Oh goodness. And then there's the big hands that ambush behind you. So I think that's a good way to make an ambush. Is you like lead people in with this very clear landmark, and then you just give them the switcheroo, the switchadoo. You give them the big switch. Oh my goodness. And I died immediately. To be expected from an expert gamer like me. We can also see the top bridge from here, but I'm not sure if that matters. So let's deal with the encounter. We can see the top bridge. We can. So I guess, yeah, maybe you would be able to see the enemies. They stand out a bit from the wall, but damn. It literally caught fire. Am I allowed to say I don't like these hand monsters? Oh. I'm a big fan of the finger creepers. They're such a sick design. Yeah, sorry. They are cool. They're very cool. But they do spook me. So they're doing their job, I guess. It's kind of like a thanks I hate it, if that makes sense. They're definitely spiders that you're definitely afraid of. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they're spiders, but they're the worst part of the spider, you know what I mean? I can't comment on how thick their thorax is. Like, I can't just be like, god damn. You just carry that dump truck around with you? Because it's all front side. Okay, so now that we have been told about the spidery dudes, try going this way. See another spider. Oh, there's small spiders that I did not notice. Hoping they do not attack me. Oh, God. Get! Get! Found a beetle. If this beetle is clearly in the path, like, we wouldn't be looking at the wall. But I'm wondering if I would have seen it from the other place, or how easy it would be to see it from here. So I went this way. I went through this bush. This is a little concealed. But I came out here. Would I see it? Yeah, it's pretty late by the time you actually see it, so... Oh. Oh, man, and it led you over to a trap. What an asshole. Yeah, that was very cool. It's a cool little event. Oh my god! Oh, I was thinking it was gonna flinch again, and it did not. Should have realized by when it flinched from the first one that it probably was not going to flinch from the second one. Okay. I like that the torches are blue, by the way. Probably have them on screen. As opposed to having red light or orange light, it's blue. I guess kind of the palette in this area is there's the greenery and then the stone. I don't know if I have to deal with all of these guys. Could maybe start running past some of them. I don't want to Dragon Ball you. Oh, they dodged it! Come on! I take this. Fuck. That didn't stagger it? Ow! Ow! What the f... Okay. I know that we don't need to change the plan. It's like the plan was good. We did not need to change the plan. Why did we change the plan? Because I'm impatient. I'm impatient. I guess I also lost like 4K runes, which is too bad. Oh. Yeah, these things are pretty gross, Sable, and also welcome. They're pretty awful. They're very cool, but in being very cool, they are also one of the worst things I've looked at the entire game so far. Which is why we need to burn them with our combustion. I like that they go bear trap mode. Yeah, like the one asshole just hiding in the ground. That was pretty awful. I guess, yeah, they are kind of like... You could think like trapdoor spidery. So, you should get hit by the purple thing. I don't know what it does, so I kind of don't want to get hit by it. God, fuck off! Oh my god! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! I'm gonna crash out. It'll heal you. It gives you cool incantation. What the hell are you talking about? Jeb wishes you good luck on your journey, Brave Tarnish. Thank you, Jeb. I appreciate that. I mean, this journey is a little bit of a strange one. I'm hoping Jeb gives me insights into the level design, because that's kind of what we're doing. We are also trying to not get absolutely destroyed by the trapdoor spiders, but I mean, I guess I could summon the guy and have him like walk into them. Got him. Finger banged? Well, when you put it that way, has a joke already been made? No. No, it has not. Thank you, Sable. My character would probably be into it. I mean, unfortunately, Man, Flares, what's up with you playing clerics that are down atrocious? I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. You caught me. I have no defense. I have zero defense. I have nothing to say. Gotta clip the nails. Is that... I don't know. I was like, how much do you need to maintain your monster spider? You know? Is that, like, cool? Are they cool with that? Is that okay? Get hit by the purple attack, they would have finger blasted you? Well, now you're just tempting me. Now you're just tempting me to get hit by the thing. See, it needs to do the attack. Can it do the attack, please? Can it fire the projectile at me instead of running at me? Oh my god. See, I was really hoping it would, you know... Okay, you've got me all bound up and stuff, and like all you do is run at me. I think I had to mash out of it, that was the problem. So... We'll see is Lady Saint Trina can give you insights in your Eep. What kinds of insights? Like, is she gonna give me a sexy insight when I'm sleeping? That's what I'm wondering. Is she a succubus? Is she gonna suck my soul out? Yeah, I can't believe they bound me, and what, they didn't grab me after that? All they did was run at me? Like, geez, come on, man. Like, you gotta be a little bit more creative with that. Gotta be a little more creative than that. She's a saint, so probably not a succubus. I agree. I agree. Every person who has a halo and wings and is a saint, yes. I agree. I'm on board with this. I think that we're talking the same language here. I think we're saying the same thing. Okay. Are you a sword saint? No, I think in this case, Omniblade is actually a better description for me. I don't want to deal with this. Surely there's got to be a grace because I'm out of flasks. Oh goodness! Need them to stop falling off the ceiling. Surely this has got to be a grace, right? Oh. Grace, hello? Grace, please? We're gonna run back to that in a second. Thank you. Zero, 6 sword, whatever style. 9 sword, Asura style. So... oh man. She's the saint of sleep. The Japanese definition for sleep in this game is the place to people that are safe enough to let one's eyes droop. That's kind of cool, actually. So it's like sleep... people don't sleep in this game. Except, like... maybe sometimes people are like, I'm a little eepy baby, and then they actually choose to sleep. So the thing that I wanted to point out, if we can actually get it, because there's many enemies here. Just hit him with the plap, plap, plap. And we go 1, 2, 3, ABC. Alright, so the lead up to this place is a pretty linear path. Most of it is marked, which is very good. So like this is all an encounter, right? So it's like, okay, we're gonna put an enemy off to the side here. We're gonna put like an enemy ambush on the wall. I actually think if we track all of the encounters up till this point, like, there might be something nice about it. Obviously, you're probably going to explore. But let's say from here, because there's the fountain. You can explore around, and that makes sense. But I think the more apparent or obvious thing to do is to follow the path. So I think people following this path is pretty easy. I like that they... Okay, fuck off. I'm trying to explain things. Stop it, you're interrupting my seminar! Cease! Okay. I like that this gate is marked with crystals. So, without any markings, like there's decorations and stuff, but particularly this gate being decorated with the crystals, even though that is the decoration of this area, I think makes it very obvious. Again, we're trying to make the main path look as obvious as possible. Since this is a shorter section and you're not looking around, like, from that fountain, you might be looking around for where to go, and then you might see these crystals, which might draw you in, which is good. But from here, this is a very short path. You're just kind of seeing the next destination at this point. So this is obvious enough. The golden path should always be pretty obvious. Or usually. Usually, that's what you want to do so people don't get lost. There's the big guy at the end here. There's a terrain change here, which I would like to bring attention to. Tiny spider. But I think you would have seen the big spider at the end here, which is kind of like guarding or gatekeeping that door over there. So this is sort of like your final encounter in this section. So before we get to the next grace and, you know, how much you want to say, did I remember this or am I intuiting it? I can't tell. But to me, I'm like, oh, that's a building. We've been outside most of the time. There's a big enemy there. Please tell me this is a grace. Was basically where my head was at. But I think by the time you get here, you're like, okay, last encounter. There's a big guy. He's clearly just guarding this staircase. And then I guess a little guy. Also, it's lit up. Yeah, so we have the crystals. We have multiple torches. The door is lit. I think it's a pretty obvious shorthand at this point that usually the main path is lit in some way. With torches. The torches here being blue, which is kind of nice. So, this is lit. This is obvious. I wanted to talk about entering this space, which... this is so funny. Like, come on, guy. Like, come on. Fucking come on, man. I just noticed it. Do you ever like having big arrows that are like, go over here? How do you feel about big arrows that are like, by the way, just in case you cannot see the staircase, have you considered looking at the ground with a massive arrow pointing you to the staircase? It's so funny, dude. Presumably, I would imagine that the carpet in this room was, maybe it was facing forward when this area was used. But, like, that's what you could imagine. But because it is marking the ground and pointing you to the stairs, it's more of like an LD pointing indicator. And again, just to be clear, like, I don't think anyone's gonna get lost here. It is just very funny how they're like, how can we make sure we're pointing them to the staircase? It's like, oh, I think that the carpet in this room should be slightly angled towards it. Instead of placing it, like, not against the walls, but parallel to the walls like a normal person. Obviously, this place is in disrepair. So, before I talk to this guy, the thing that I wanted to say was that... So there's 2 flights of stairs. We probably associate going up a floor with, you know, a new area or something like that. This carpet is pointing both outside and to this pedestal, which I think is cool. Oh, a smithing stone. Oh, there's some dude under the thing. That's awesome. But I like that the grace is here, and I like that there's... This place is likely to give a bit of a mental reset. So, we could have... How could this building have looked like, potentially? what if this building was simply a tower, and then, like, there is a grace on a linear staircase to this building over here? Like, basically, there is a staircase from here. It goes down one, like, not even one flight. But at the very start of the doorway, you put the grace. Grace is there. You touch the grace, and then you go up and then go at this door, and you're like, bam, we're immediately back into it. We're immediately into the next area. That is not how this place is sorted. There is a two flight stair wind up. That makes sense. So, like, there's this area which doesn't have a whole lot of stuff in it. It's the low B. So, like, we're winding down. These stairs take a while to go up. And there's 2 flights of them, and there's a turn, which reorients you, and then you see the grace on the reveal, now that I think about it. This feels like just a nice little area to be in, right? It's not on a linear path that's on the way to another place. Like, you have to do some turns. You're in the landing area first. It's like a relatively big building. It's not cramped. So I like that this is a nice downbeat before we start this next section of the level, which is on the bridges. It's like marking a transition, right? You can have a very quick transition, like a jump cut in a video, and that can work. Or you can have like a nice like fade to the next scene, depending on what effect you want. So I think that this place being a nice little landmark that you can walk up the stairs, there's like a person to talk to down there. Maybe someone who like was doing a lot of combat, they're like, oh, thank God I can talk to an NPC, you know what I mean? So like they take the time to go talk to the NPC, look at all the books, like look at the painting. There's no threat in here, right? So I think that is cool. I feel like it'd look silly if it wasn't pointed towards the unique thing in the room. No feng shui! Yeah, we need to... I feel like having it along the in-out probably makes more sense, no? Lady Rani, we have long awaited you. Please, please sit on my face, Rani, please! I'm begging you! The full... Wait, what was he saying about the full moon? What was it? I pray for your house's swift revival. May the full moon rise upon Caria. I hope the full moon rises... Sets? I want the full moon to set on my face. To sit on my face, you could say. So yeah, this is a cool little transition building to get to the top floor. It's nice and spaced out. Once again, the bridge is not on the linear path or immediate exit of this place. So you can, like, see where you're going kind of on the third. So it's the next area. So we're preempting where we're going to go a little bit every time. Got Ghost Knights. Now we're preempted on Ghost Knights. Oh, they did the thing here as well. That's kind of cool. Where the back of the wall or the furthest distance from where you are going. Like, my assumption is, first of all, it looks nice, but sort of helps with depth perception a little bit that it's like the ivy. You can see the ivy from one side of the bridge. They did the same thing in the keep. Where was it? That one place. Remember? It was before... Oh, God. It was before a ladder. They marked the back wall with ivy. At some point, you should look at what Renala's remembrance gives you, Moon Lover. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Is she gonna give me the full moon? Is she gonna give me her full moon? We could go back to the round table, actually, if we want to. Because I have not seen what it gives me. Maybe when we get to the next grace? It is kind of funny to look at this tower because it has the same ivy as the first one. Very obvious. We love copy-pasting stuff. Could totally make a holy build with your VTuber too, Mr. Streamer. Well, like, we kind of are a holy build. The reason... So, for clarity, we're replaying this. The last time I played it was 3 years ago. There's a lot of things I don't remember, so it's effectively a new playthrough for me, or from my eyes, aside from sort of knowing where stuff is. Build variety goes hard. Yeah, so the first time I played Sword and Board, which is sort of the generic thing. Sword and Board is my generic go-to, like, main hand, weapon, offhand shield. But this time, which I am using a shield, I kind of want to see if there's anything cooler I can do, aside from having a shield out. But I really wanted to use Combustion, because I was a fan of... it's called Catch Flame. But I was a fan of Combustion in Dark Souls 1, and it's been a really long time since I played a Pyromancy build. So I wanted to at least use Catch Flame, but as you can see, we've sort of taken a little bit of everything at this point. I think at the very least, I wasn't a spellcaster the first time, so I want to mess around with the spellcasting. I want to do all, like, the cool spells. But the one thing I will not change, unless there is a good reason to, unless there's, like, some big cool thing that I really, really want to use, I do want my cantrip, in air quotes, I would like my cantrip-esque spell to be Catch Flame. Because I'm a big fan. Just sneeze on him. Most holy requires int and faith? Interesting. Yeah, I am a dumb cleric, unfortunately. I do have 7 intelligence. So I am not very smart. Can you respec in this game? You can add Renala, right? Like, you can redo your build. Fire builds go really hard too. Nothing really isn't bad, TBH. Yeah, so I guess what I'm saying is that the flavor of this run started with, I want to do spellcasting for sure. You need a limited supply item. Okay. So we're probably not going to change our build too much. Or that wasn't really my plan. But I do want to have fire stuff, and I am a big fan of Lightning Spear too. I really, really like Lightning Spear. Which, by the way, in case you didn't know, I am a flag bearer. And, oh, that's interesting. I put the flag behind the wing layer. I actually didn't know I did that. I'm a flag bearer, so I feel like Lightning Spear is just me throwing the flag at people. So, like, my supercharged throw polearm move is throw the flag at people. And that, to me, is just Lightning Spear. It's literally just Lightning Spear. Except, I guess my spell signature is more blue. It's kind of like light blue and white. And then for all the specific time magic stuff, or timeline things, it's more the holy color, like the halo that I have. Is there a grace here? Please tell me there's a grace here. The DLC pure mage builds are even more viable now with the FP regen stuff. There's FP regen stuff? Yeah. Oh, I haven't played the DLC, by the way, so no spoilers about the DLC. Because we will get to that eventually, but I do want to play the base game first. Part of playing the base game, by the way, is because, like, I am bad at this game. So, in order to get good before we do the DLC, I wanted to replay the base game. Yeah, so that was a fun little level. I liked all the ambushes. There was like 7 billion things to fight. And this is another little reset point. Oh, what is that? Oh, there's wolves. Huh. So we do have a path. Like, we can just follow the path. So I'd say that the easy way to navigate the space would just be to follow the path, and I'm sure this brings us somewhere. Ooh. See, this is really cool. It's so cool, man. Like, I love that reveal. Oh my goodness. That did a lot of damage to us. I'm going to get my runes and probably fight this wolf, and then we'll talk about the thing. So, reveals are super cool, I like, where a reveal is, like, when you turn a corner and it shows you a vista, like, that's a reveal. When you make it up a staircase and you see what's next, that's a reveal. So whenever there's, like, a hidden wall, and then you see the next thing. So, like, this is a reveal. Very pretty reveal. It's well framed. It looks nice. I think that if you... Whenever there is a reveal in a level, you're kind of priced into making it look nice. You know what I mean? Like, I like that there's that wolf kind of hanging off the ledge. Theoretically, that cliff could have been extended, right? Like, we could have given ourselves more space over there, and, you know, we could have had a quest, something, anything, like a collectible, but the management of the space, I think, looks rather cinematic, I'd say, or rather artistic. It also shows you the golden seed immediately. And then here, this is another change in sightline. It looks really nice. You can see the door from here, which I think is cool. I think we'll fight this wolf really quick. I don't know if I can fight this guy really. Yeah. Won't spoil nothing. I just like theory crafting. Can't wait to see your build evolve. So many spells. Thank you. I'm excited about it too. I don't know why I said thank you, but I am excited to find the spells, because I don't know what the spells are, just for the record. Our first playthrough, we probably picked up a bunch of spells, but I didn't even look at them because I have no idea what is available. I could have assumed Lightning Spear was available. And I'm glad it's not trash, because the cast time of Lightning Spear in the previous games was quite long. But yeah, if you want to stick around, preferably also, like, mechanical spoilers I do care about. So, like, I don't know what gear is available. Don't know what gear, don't know what spells. We're just gonna find it and be excited about it when we find it. So, this is a cool place. We'll follow the path. And, oh, I wanted to talk about this reveal. This reveal is cool. So, I like that here, when we get, like, even from the start of the staircase, you can already see, like, this guy over there, which is super awesome. And then, like, you see the little goobers once you get up the staircase. Like, this is a really cool shot. Like, I don't know, man. Like, look at that, dude. That's so cool. Like, you can already see the guy from here. You can already see Big Lad, yeah. Prepare to have your mind blown, homie. Oh, I'm so ready, dude. I'm ready to have my lightning spear blown. Brip. Brip. God damn it. Okay. Oh, I was really hoping you were gonna chill for like 2 seconds. I did not know you had a projectile. Oh, that's a chunky fucking boy. That is a chunky, chunky boy. Okay. 1v1 me, bro. Final destination. Box only. Oh god, he has the fuck! Oh my god, he has the fuck. Hold on a second. Ooh, gotcha. Ooh, gotcha. Ooh, nerd, get combusted on. Troll Knight Sword. Can't equip this because it requires both strength and intelligence. Troll's Roar. Very cool. Where's the boss HP bar for the troll from Soft? Dun da 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 dun da da da. Dun dun dun. Da 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 da. Da da da. Yeah, and if the fog gate was behind me, that was a neat behavior. Yeah, the it actually dinged off of the wall. I like how that's the Giga Brain strategy, where clearly I was just being a bitch ass. Like, oh, I'm scared. I need to potion. Oh, wait a second. Something over here. I was distracted. I was distracted by the light. Oh. Don't think I can come back from that one. Ooh. Is that Alexander? The big guy down there. Hold on a second. Do, 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 do. He had his arms crossed. Right. Oh, oh, da, 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 da. Ow. Ah. I mean, that's fair. Panic rolling is equally Giga Brain behavior. I don't make the rules. Yeah, I mean, that's just true. It's just true. I mean, it's what pro gaming looks like. I know you might not like it, but pro gaming does look like panic rolling. It's just, I don't make the rules, okay? Man. I had the intuition, like, yeah, this looks like a boss arena that I remember. And then I proceeded to ignore it and just walk in. Honestly, the rapier kind of does similar damage. Ooh, maybe they take more lightning damage because they're wet. Oh. Well, they dodged that shit. Can you stop dodging my lightning spear, bro? Dude, little bro's got hops, man. Jeez. One second, I've been notified. Ugh. That really looked like they were going to attack me. Ow. What the fuck was that? They hit me with the 1-2 punch. The last boss I fought was also wet and weak to lightning. Renala was wet and weak to lightning. That was cool. The only time I will ever successfully get Renala wet. In her boss fight. Isn't that, that's a Bloodborne boss, right? Orphan, that's like the big last guy in the DLC. I was waiting for confirmation, but also I have sadly not gotten to play Bloodborne. I would really like to, because it looks sick. I just want to wear, like, the hunter armor. I feel like the hunter armor just, like, the drip just makes you feel cool, you know what I mean? Panic roll. Are my headphones off? Well, Iridescent mentioned Orphan of Kos. Orphan of Cosine? Okay. Oh my god, that's so cool. God, I love big magical bows. I love big, fat, magical bows that blast on my face. Oh, that move is so cool, dude. Loretta's great bow is so cool. Bloodborne fashion. Oh, I thought you said it sucks. I was about to crash out, dude. I was like, dude, you can't. You can't be saying that the hunters aren't dripped the fuck out. But what you did say was Bloodborne fashion fucks. And that is true. That is so based and so real. Yeah. So, I mean, I've never played it. Maybe one day, you know, I will find a way to get it done, but yeah. Bloodborne came back pregnant. Yeah, isn't there like a spiritual successor getting released on Switch 2 or something? Or is it released on Switch 2? I don't know. I definitely don't have access to a Switch 2. I'll send you my PS4. We'll figure it away. We'll figure it away. Sure, I will find a way. 3 sisters. Do I get them all at the same time? The Duskbloods or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Is that out? Is that a thing that exists? I was only told about it, but yeah. So this is a cool spot. We can clearly see the path up to the landmark. Very clear landmark. It does diverge here. Can't really see what's over there. So let's start here. Duskblood is... Yeah, that's why I said spiritual successor. Like, it's not the same game, but it's... Like, same team? Question mark? Same people? Right? What's up with this? Rena's Rise. Locked shut for now. It's not out yet, it seems. Well, that's good, because I don't have to feel the FOMO of not being able to play it. Oh, man. So that is blocked. There was only one other obvious path. So... Ah, same director. Okay. That's important. That's important. I think director makes a big difference. Stompy Stomp? Oh, there's just a dragon. Very cool. I do like how that tower is clearly guarded by the dragon. It's a good follow-up, or it's a good lead-up. The lead-up is very clear. Dragon is very clearly in the way. So we can maybe avoid the dragon for now and go to whatever this landmark is. Again, very clear, very in view. We're on the path. This place is very organized. And, you know, unfortunately, I remember where this area is. I know where this is. I'm going to kiss my queen's feet before we leave, but we are not doing that ending this time. That was the other thing. We're doing Frenzied Flame and Dung Eater. You need to do Dung Eater's quest. Is this also block shot for now? So I guess I need to fight this dragon. But yeah, since this, the observation I was going to make is that this place is very organized. And I think this place, particularly the reason why it is so organized is because it is a quest area. So, like, there are clear paths to every place. Dissimilar to the dungeon over there, which, like, it is organized and there are paths and you can follow the paths. But there are also a lot of parts that are maybe dungeon-esque in nature, if that makes sense. Like, the paths aren't specifically functional. So there are dead ends, there are ambushes, and there's stuff like that. But this area is, it's just straight paths between the quest points. And then, like, you know, this place. I guess there's also this. There's a rune here, so... you can do her quest just for fun. I always put a ring on her. Oh, you can? You're just allowed to do it? I will probably do it for fun. I don't know what this attack is. Oh my god! Can I get on my horse? See, I just like that she becomes a pocket Rani. It's my favorite part. I don't think I have enough MP to deal with this. I literally just don't have enough MP. I do not have enough stamina to give them enough back shots. Unless DPS is looking kind of good. Oh, okay. Well, that's a really good way for me to waste a fireball. Where'd he go? Let me kill you. Let me kill you. Okay. So there's some ruins. There's the lead up. Interestingly, where does the path go? So this is our main path. If we're following the landmarks, this just goes directly to the tower. So we'll take the landmark to the tower. Yeah, look at how pretty this is. All outlined by all of these... You're supposed to walk into view? All these crystals. Don't worry, it's a scripted escape. Oh, are these people gonna attack me? Please don't attack me. I'm here to see my wife. Ma'am? Ma'am! 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 Wait, hold on a second. What am I... Do I have the grovel emote? Okay. Randy! Randy, I'm here! I'm here, I'm here, I'm here! I'm here, please talk to me, please! 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 I need it so bad! I want her so bad! I'm literally obsessed with her! Hold on a second. My queen! My queen! Oh! Randy, my beloved! Let me sniff your feet. Please. Damn, I really got in there. That's crazy. Oh, man. That was the dragon I was thinking of last stream that disappears instead of dying. I see, I see. Oh! Just let me... Oh, please. Please, please, please. My queen. I said it before and I'll say it again. Men only want one thing and it's fucking disgusting. A soft-spoken goth GF. My queen. Some other men just want the rope pussy. It's crazy. I mean, they're not wrong. They're not necessarily wrong. Why can't I talk to you while I'm groveling? I really, really desperately just want to... I feel like I just want to shove my head into your lap and then talk to you. It is very sad that I cannot do that. Okay, I'll... Wake up! Wake up, we gotta get off our feet. We need to talk to our wife.
Oh. Again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Rena when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation.
I came here because I'm literally obsessed with you.
No reason in particular thou claimest. Intriguing. Then mayhaps fate hath steered thee to this reunion. Wilt thou enter into my service? I am the witch Rani. I stole death long ago, and search now for the dark path, that I might one day upend the whole of it, and rid the world of all that came before. Well, has that roused thy interest?
By simply being in your presence, I am aroused. My interest is aroused. Have you seen what's under there? Like 20 inches of Ronnie rope. Yeah, so we've done Ronnie's ending before. So I'm allowed to say yes to this. I can do her quest line. Is there a point in time where I have to like dip out and not do her quest? Like, is there a point of no return where I need to stop servicing her? Because I have but one thing, you know what I mean? No point of no return? Okay, fantastic. Because I want to serve Rani. I keep saying Rani. Serving Rani is like my one dream, my one desire, my one... I would love to interest you in this thing that I call serving you. Unlike Frenzied Flame, it doesn't lock you in any way. Okay. None of the quests get in the way of Frenzy besides one obvious one. I see. Okay. Yes, I would like to serve your feet. I would like to massage your feet, you know, sniff your feet, lick your feet. I would love you to caress me. I would like to do everything in my power to help you, etc., etc. This is my wife. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I see. A choice well made. Thou art a rare sword. Not many would have accepted the offer.
Well, they're literally insane.
Much of those under my command.
Under your command?
Good work from thee.
Yes. Yes? Yes. Please command me to do anything. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my goodness. I didn't put a lot of stock in this, but I really appreciate how, like her head tracks you, right? But because the hat is down, it's just the hat's just like rotating around a little bit. That is incredibly cute.
Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste.
Yes?
There is in my service a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blythe.
Yeah,
I would
I met
have
him.
thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find Iji, my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
All right, smash. Next question. Smash. Next question. I'll take Blythe's particulars. See, she said you can greet him below, and I'm like, below where? Like, below your dress? Is that what's happening? Are we going below the dress immediately? Yeah. Yeah, I'd smash. Yeah, I know it's a little bit of a base take. I know that it's a little, you know, it's not exactly the most, popular opinion, but yeah, I would smash Ronnie. You know, I'm a little bit of a contrarian myself. And not until like a certain threshold, super late game, so you should be fine. Okay.
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Rani has explained everything.
Yes,
Again,
I am now
I
serving her
am
feet.
the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Rani's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blythe. I will give you whatever guidance I can and pray for your success.
Thanks, boss. Giant blacksmith. Always gotta have at least one. I do think that the only sad thing... I have one problem with the Rani quest. And I really feel like I need to express the problem. You know... It's something that's a little close to my heart, and I'm sad that it is not a part of the game. But you aren't allowed to be Rani's chair, and that upsets me. I'm not allowed to take the place of her chair. It is very upsetting. I want to RP as Rani's chair in Elden Ring, and the game does not let me do that. It is a tragedy. I am upset about it. I will be writing a letter to Miyazaki tonight and send it to him post-haste. But yes. You're effectively a chair when she's in your pocket. You carry her everywhere. Jeb always gestures for uppies, but EG never gives. That's so sad. Very sad. I guess the one thing about having a giant friend would be that you can actually get very high uppies. That'd be sweet. Hello, Blythe.
Long time, friend. Blythe. If you've forgotten, glad to have you in the service of Mistress Rani.
Mistress Rani.
Getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there.
Alright, cool. We'll get right on that. I really will never be able to... Oh my god. My face can actually just be, like, in there because he's a ghost. We can get real close. It is actually wild how the height is, like, right there. I'm never going to not be appalled and surprised that this is the... This sure is the height difference. Literally, I had to ask a dude to get something off a high shelf for me at the grocery store today. Damn. Didn't ask for uppies, though. Asked for someone to grab it.
I see. You must be Rani's new hireling. Yes, I've heard all about you. I am Selvis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you.
Listen, I don't know how to say this to you, buddy, but I'm already down in the dirt. I'm already down atrocious. I'm already down abysmal. I'm down apocalyptic. You could say I'm down catastrophic. You cannot get further down than where I already am, so I severely doubt I will be bringing you down with me. Because I'm already down. Big Hat clears his douche by a country mile. Yeah, Big Hat Roger is a cool-ass guy.
I reside in another tower close by.
Why didn't you say that when I was talking to you?
Visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Rani? If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady?
See, the thing is, she chose me, or I chose her. I'm in her service, buddy. Get in line. It's toe-sucking duty for me today, and you can get behind me, okay? I didn't ask. There's a dude with an even bigger hat based. Can I not? Am I locked in here? Why am I locked in here? Is it just loading the area or what? It's probably loading the area, right? Maybe we can go back to the round table real quick. Cannot travel to Grace right now. Why can't I leave? Do I have to rest or something? Oh, I do. Is there a Grace? I don't actually know where the Grace is. Is it up here? Hey, having biggest hat is really important to some people, but honestly, to me, biggest hat is just, oh. For me, biggest hat is, you're just compensating, you know what I mean? Talk to everyone? I thought I did. I talked to you. I talked to Blythe. Did I miss somebody? Is there another person? Someone outside? Talk to EG. Talk more? Oh. I didn't know I had to talk more.
I reside. Come and pay me, should you? If it were up to, but...
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can. Don't keep me waiting.
I think you have to return to Rani. Oh. I will go back. Mistress, I'm here. Once again, please. I'm here. I just want to be the chair so bad, dude. Like, she's not even sitting in the chair, right? She's, like, kind of floating a little bit. Like, that could be me. It's supposed to be me. It's supposed to be me, not him. God damn it.
Three who await thou needst not indulge. It hath been a passing long time.
Okay. Is that it?
Speak thou needst. It hath been a...
Okay. So I guess I need to... Maybe I didn't fully talk to EG. That might have been it. She's sitting on a bunch of books. Would she boost her seat? I could have been the books. The books could have been my face. I can't describe to you how much I'm crashing out right now.
My apologies. I never imagined that an audience, let alone service to Lady Rani, was in your fate. I, for one, should have seen it, but I did not. Do forgive me, my fellow. Let us give all that we can of ourselves, together, for Lady Rani.
I will give all of my everything to her, yes.
Let us give all together.
Okay, so now we have exhausted all the dialogue, I think. Rani! I'm coming back! Please! I swear, my face is extremely comfortable. You don't need to go back. Okay, I don't need to go back. I don't need to go back. I don't need to go back, but I want an excuse to talk to her.
Allow me to forewarn thee. I shall soon enter my slumber, and it will be some time before I wake. This doll's body is not without its hindrances. Still, I have high hopes for thee. I look forward to the good news when I arise.
Okay, so if she's going to sleep, if I promise her that my face won't move, could she sleep on my face? My face? Is she actually taller, like in the non-doll form, or does she have a non-doll form? I don't remember, honestly. All I remember was that I put a ring on it. Smash, next question. Can I leave now? Can I go? Can I leave? Hello, doggies. Oh my god, I didn't think they were going to attack me. Damn, why are they hostile? Bro, we're servicing the same master, brother. Oh, does it? Her body is dead. She is just a doll at this point. Smash, next question. What was I doing? I can leave to go to the table. The table. Oh, we were gonna see what the thing gave me. Talk to you.
I had my doubts, but my, look at you. Only once before have I seen two great runes together. Look there. The fingers shudder with exuberance. Fine work, brave Tarnished. The greater will is pleased. You have earned the right to become Elden Lord. Now, seek the Erd Tree and an audience with Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The fingers expect as much from you as they do young Gideon. Take this.
She literally pushed me. Talisman pouch, let's go!
Go forth. Become Elden Lord.
That's the game! Elden Ring! Elden Lord! Okay, Remembrance? Is this? Remembrance of Full Moon Queen. Renala's Full Moon! Do the two fingers make anyone else uncomfortable? The only thing uncomfortable about it is that it's not three fingers. Regal Scepter, Glintstone Staff. Yeah, I mean... Can we worship Renala's Full Moon? Is that a thing we can do? Is it time to praise the ass? I mean, the full moon. I mean, moon sorcerer. I mean, ass sorcerer. They call me the ass wizard.
Queen Marika is the vessel of the Elden Ring, carrier of its vision. A god in truth. But after the Elden Ring's shattering, she was imprisoned in the Erd Tree. A grim
Sable's got
punishment
it.
for shattering the Order, despite her godhood. The fingers speak. Marika's trespass demanded a heavy sentence. But even in shackles,
She remains a god and a vision's vessel. Confer great runes to become Elden Lord and join Queen Marika as her consort. The fingers have willed it so.
I mean, I have several other people that I need to attend to, so I don't know if I care too much about this other thing. Oh, are these good? Like, the Queen's robes? Are these good on, like, defense? Stat line? Oh, I guess we're kind of using the RP armor, though. I guess I was just looking for, like, better armor in general, because I feel like our armor's not very good. Defenses for suckers? I mean, you heard what I said about Ronnie's feet. Get a better version of the moon spell through Ronnie's quest. It is too bad we're not playing a sorcerer.
Now go forth, little.
It might be because you're not wearing pants. Yeah, we'll get pants eventually. Actually, I guess we have another slot, which means that we can wear the weight up talisman. And then we can wear some shoes. I think we haven't bought the knight. Ooh, the door's open. This door's open. And buy the knight greaves finally. Oh, we had... Well, these both look kind of messed up a little bit, so... Look! I'm not naked anymore. Let's go! Ding dong. Hello? Hello?
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not? Then I bid you welcome, as a true member of the Round Table. I am known as Gideon Ofnir, as a tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden
What about
Lord.
get on?
I am accumulating knowledge, to be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant.
What does that mean? Remain constant.
You'll be after more great runes now, eh? Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The inheritors of the great runes, the Shard Bearers. We of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated. Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. General Radahn, who fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds. Praetor Rykard, Lord of the Volcano Manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Leyndell. And Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Rhea Lucaria's Academy.
Queen of the big
After
ass.
more great runes, won't you?
I don't know if I need to actually ask about these. It's too bad there's no FAP ring in Elden Ring, though I understand why they abandoned the concept after Dark Souls 1. Yeah, I mean, because it's kind of, you know, annoying. Is the FAP ring not in Elden Ring? Isn't it that one talisman, the +2 Marika one? Can't remember. Bird Tree Favor? It's nowhere near as good. It's still in Dark Souls 3, but I think the bonuses are less extreme, and obviously it doesn't break. Yeah, it is. It's interesting, right? It's one of those things where, like, the idea is cool, and the lore is cool, but because, like, for functional reasons, we don't want to force people to wear this thing forever, right? So, yeah. Yeah, it's like the execution of it is the flavor. And I appreciate whenever there's like that good mix of gameplay or being able to communicate things through gameplay systems, I think is like cool for storytelling. But like, it's super inconvenient, right? If it doesn't break on unequipping, then it's not the same. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we understand that. That's what I'm saying, is that, like, gameplay-wise, it is not fun. People don't want to have to deal with that. But it is cool, right? It's like the same thing with the spiders, where I'm like, thanks, I hate it. They are really cool, though. You know what I mean? Ah, welcome. My Twitch chat is covered, but I saw that the message popped up. Doomius, what up? What up, what up? We just finished I was gonna say a foot job, that's not what I mean. We just finished sucking Ronnie's toes. I mean, praising Ronnie's toes. I mean, talking to Ronnie. That's what we've been doing. What am I talking about? I'm gonna not elaborate. This is Dung Boy, right?
Have you ever felt the curse? With your whole being, the pox upon life itself, feared and despised by all. The reviled blessing. Apparently not. You are but a lamb, a stranger to defilement, ignorant of your own ignorance. You no longer interest me. I've been long without peace. Don't spoil my quietude.
He wants to see me defiled? Why are there all these dead people in this room? I'm personally ain't for Ronnie, just want the stuff from her. I have a different path to go. Yeah, so we are doing Frenzied Flame. That's going to be the ending we try to get. But unfortunately, my love for Ronnie is very, very high. Love stat, high. Very high.
I asked you not to disturb me. Be thankful of the whole serenity. It is all that keeps your death and defilement at bay.
Damn, this guy really likes to...
I asked you, be thankful.
He really wants to defile people. Where's that other one? Does the other one work? Excessive attacks. Who's this one, right? Nope. We become chunky if we do that. Okay. Has to be the arsenal charm. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming we're still talking about favor and protection. Yeah, the idea is that it's just, like, too good, right? Like, there's no opportunity cost. It's just the best for everybody, so, yeah. You're a soldier of God, like you play Faith? Yes! I'm a very faithful, servant of God. I'm very holy, and, I abide by all of the rules of chastity and being a good person and yeah. Pure of heart and dumb of ass. Yeah, we are doing faith stuff. I just really like the spell Catch Flame. Catch Flame, my beloved. And I also want to get more spells. We're gonna find more spells. It's gonna be really fun.
You've met Garank, I take it. Then
Who?
owing to our duties shared,
Who?
we are now comrades in arms. I think you've earned this. The power of the Golden Order to aid the hunt of those who live in death.
Oh. I need 17 int? Chance right arm with holy damage. Well, this isn't too bad. This seems doable. Are there more holy
Are
things?
you acquainted with a man named Roger? You know, the piteous fellow hiding away on the balcony. He was a formidable spellblade in times past. Don't let his easy air deceive you. He was wise beyond his years, stout of heart and clear of mind. No more, though. You see him now, ravaged by thorns, muttering and rambling, like he's half dead already. I can't stomach to watch.
Feels bad,
Take
man.
well the lesson, friend. That's how you end up when seduced by those who live in death. When grace is sullied, it rots people from the inside. Breaks them.
Damn. My main boy is a pure incantation caster, 12 spell slots filled with holy spells, healing spells, and golden lightning. That sounds sweet. Poison shock is to inflict poison to use certain ashes that do massive damage when enemies are poisoned. That makes sense to me. Poison him and then do a big poison payoff. That's not what we're doing. Like, dex, bleeding statuses?
I serve the Golden Order, that I might put this crooked land to rights, following only the guidance of the great Elden Ring. Those who live in death fall outside the principles of the Golden Order. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold, tainting its truth. And so it is the vermin must be exterminated, down to the very last.
Okay. How do I get more incantations from this guy? You can tell me if there's like a quest or something I have to do. You don't? That's all he sells? I wanted holy magic to be good in Dark Souls 3. Elden Ring literally gave me everything I wanted out of Dark Souls 3. Nice. I like Dark Souls 3 a lot. I think we played it on this channel a long time ago, mind you, but the only thing I remember about the Dark Souls 3 run was when I said that feet are a very normie fetish, because they are. Only important conversation in that run.
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need?
How about D?
Ah, so you've met D. D is an old friend. We found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends.
Damn.
D was telling me that he discovered the mark of the centipede. The centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious by nature, then we may be able to form an alliance. If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you, all the better. Maybe I should tell you. Lately, I feel I'm on the precipice of falling into a deep, fathomless slumber. And I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way beforehand, since you're so scary and all.
I'm scary? Wait, why am I scary? I'm not scary. D doesn't have more spells, need to find prayer books, give to Corin. D should point you towards someone who can give you bestial incantations. There are too many genres of magic. Yeah, Roger just being like, hey, one of these days I might be a threat to you, so, you know, just letting you know now. Guy is like half zombified, like, you literally killed a godlike enemy. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not that scary, right? Not that scary. Look between my thighs. Isn't it comfortable? Isn't that like Look, there's like a little thigh window between the night flappies. It's like a nice, safe place to rest your head. It's a very nice, safe, comfortable spot to choke your brains out. Okay. I don't know if I need bestial incantations. I think I want... Are bestial incantations holy? Is that the overlap? I don't know what the overlap is.
Greetings.
Hello.
Are you here for spirit tuning?
Sure.
I
There's something
need
you
to
should
warn
know.
about something. A little while ago, someone started lurking in the wing on the opposite side of the round table. And I can hear, from all the way over there, the howling and wailing of spirits in fear of a curse. I can even hear the repulsive, twisted malice in itself. A plethora of spirits in an unceasing cacophony. I can't even imagine. How much suffering inflicted to who knows how many souls. Not even the grafting caused anything like this to happen. You should keep your distance.
Damn.
I know you're strong, but please.
I could tape him. I could take him, it's fine. You met the beast dude, they're rock incantations. White projectiles? Wait, is there just like a cum shot run? Like, is that... You only shoot white projectiles at people? I'm not that scary. Also, Lyria, perfect spot to choke your brains out. I mean, I'm just being real about it, you know?
I can hear it from the house.
We already talked about this.
I know you.
Spirit tuning. Can I improve Aurelia more? I cannot. I guess to be fair, we haven't really upgraded things that much. So,
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms, then.
nothing to talk to you about. How about you?
I am
You have a
pleased
quest yet?
to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more?
I literally want it so bad, but I'm gonna pass.
Then good day to you, my dear.
Do I need to actually do it for her to give me quest or something? I don't know. Skill issue with your build, 99 luck, 99 faith. Because you don't believe in yourself? What? I don't have any skill issues. My build is fantastic. You can take that back right now. Most holy incantations are a little further in the game, like mid to late game. I see, okay. You do need to hug her for the quest, but I don't think it's available? Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm staying on top of any quest things that are available. Quest is tied to D and Rogier. Okay. Well. Yeah, I think that's another thing that I didn't do the last time I was here. Or like the last time I played the game is I didn't really do these quests, so... What is this? Need another key, bro. Crossbow. Oh, not using that. Can I open this one? Man, sure hope I don't need these stone sword keys for anything useful. Assassin's Prayer Book. Hey, Cesar, thank you for the 29 months. 99 strength, giga badonkers, unga bunga. By the way, no you. God damn, dude. Thanks for the 20. Thank you for the 29 months, my dude. Big appreciate. We are not the Von Milkia build. Oop. Which one is it? This is the strength build. We are not doing the strength build. Okay? This is not what we're doing. This is not what we're doing here. We're big faith. You have to believe in order to succeed, okay? It's about believing. See, if you believe, then it's real. Okay? That's the theme of the run. Praise the soup? Oh, what's the soup do? Oh. Can't do anything. Chip. Oh. Chip. Hold on a second. Just need to get my feet in the soup. Hopefully this doesn't spoil the entire batch. Okay. That's most people. The quests aren't exactly easy to follow. Mm-hmm. Dark Soul. Guinevere showed us that faith is stored in the Bedonkers. Yes. You just have to believe. If you believe, you can succeed. You use faith because you don't believe in yourself? I do! I don't understand where this is coming from, man. Only I had a plump for. Jeez. Okay, so I think we can finish exploring the manor. So I'm assuming there's more stuff. Wow, this place is really called the Moon Gazing Room. I do be gazing at moons when I'm here. If there was one thing that I was gonna gaze at while I'm here, it's Ronnie's moon. Let me tell you. I just realized there's a big pool in the middle. There's a bunch of chairs. Is this supposed to be like the like goon maxing arena? There's just a bunch of people watching. The puddle reflects the moon? Wait. But I can't see it. Where is it? Was it there? Was that it? The moon is so full. They look at the moon in the puddle for prophecies and stuff. Ah, I see. So this is Three Sisters. It's not where we want to go. We want to go this way. Da 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 da. I mean, divination. Okay. Well. Yeah, I think divination magic is really cool. When are you going to use the Von Milkia build? The next run? We are not doing the Von Milkia build. I am not Von Milkia. I refuse to do a Von Milkia build. Okay, let's try not jumping off and dying. Let's try jumping and not dying. We're going to try and do. Do. Nice. Do. 10 bucks for the next run. I appreciate the bribe. However, I don't know if we will be doing a next run. I think we might just be doing one run. Because we're spending a lot of time in this one. Ow, stop. We are spending a lot of time in this run because we are doing level analysis. That was like half of the point, so. I don't know if I would play it a third time. At least on stream. Cracked pot. Neutral jumping and pressing the dash command in the air lets you instant sprint jump. Are you shitposting me? Are you trying to tell me about instant air dashes that don't exist in this game? Yeah, shut up. Shut your face. Are you just lying for fun now? We're just lying for fun. We've got more pots. Why are there so many pots here? Why are there 2 pots here? What the? Take my fat dragon head. I don't think I can handle getting double teamed by these pots. What the hell? Oh, damn. Stop. You just did it wrong. I mean, I can't tell if you're being serious. And if I am, I don't know what you want me to do. Where is this? Well, this is above the gate. Speedrun Von Milkia boss only for 15 bucks. I genuinely don't think I can do it. Like, I'm not a speedrunner. I appreciate it. But I don't know. Like, it would probably take me a while, no? You think? I think it would probably, like, take me, like, you know, like a lot of streams. And we've also got this run. So, I'll have to decline for now. Hit me up in, like, a year. Because that's probably how long this run is going to take. So I apologize. But probably not. So what are we doing? We're exploring the manor. That's what we're doing. We're trying to find out what else there is. Yeah. Sorry, my man. Oh, there was literally a spider there. I think I knew that. I was supposed to know that. Yeah, next April Fools we'll do a Von Milky stream where we fake speedrun Elden Ring and we just lose to the what's it called? The boss? The guy? Oh! Leave me alone! Stop! Stop! Get your freaking grippers off of me! Oh my god! Damn! They squeezed me. I would like my runes back, please. Hopefully I can get them. Mean fingers. Jump, press and hold sprint, then jump. Oh, so I have to jump twice. Was that it? Can't tell if I'm doing it. No direction while jumping? Like that? Kinda looks like it's far. Especially with the big fingers, the huge hands. They did kind of squeeze me dry. Move forward a bit. You sure this is a thing I can do? Is that it? I mean, I think that's all I got. I mean, I think I'm getting told movement tech that I can't do. Never mind. Never mind as in you give up and I can't do it, or never mind as in, like, you just can't do it. It's not a thing I can do. Some more stuff over here. What system do you play on, Mr. Streamer Man? This is PC. Yeah, because I don't own many consoles. Alright, do you need to stop chasing me while I'm trying to explore, please? Please stop chasing me, please? Well, this is like just an entire other area, isn't it? Oh, epic? Wait, what's epic about that? Is that epic? I mean, sometimes I wish I had consoles. Play some console exclusives, but... I don't even know what console exclusives there are, but... I mean, I guess the new Bloodborne game. So I don't know if that's gonna ever come out. If Bloodborne has any track record to show, I don't think I'm gonna see any, you know... It's a thing you can do, but it's not easy to explain or particularly useful. Yeah, okay. Got it. I was gonna say, I don't think I'm catching it. Something over here. Back here, looking for secrets. For secrets. Please. Secrets, please. Okay. Okay, buddy. Buddy, relax. Chill. Chill, gamer. Chill. I mean, it kind of looks like we've explored everything. There actually wasn't really much optional path stuff to do. Like, there was just kind of the one side path, and I think that was it. Doesn't look like there's anything else to do. I think that's like a decent place to call it. Maybe did one dungeon by the we'll be done this run sometime next year at this pace. You can, however, do an instant air dash by doing a 96. I don't... What? Huh? Huh? Okay. We're gonna leave the crazy movement tech for someone who can actually understand how to do it. I think that's gonna be it for today. So I think... Yeah, if you're still here, I'm gonna say, hey, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support as always, and I will see you next time. We continue Baldur's Gate tomorrow. We're locked the fuck in to play more Baldur's Gate. And on Sunday, we have more Elden Ring, I think. Sunday is Elden Ring. Shorter stream on Sunday, but maybe we'll start a new dungeon, do some more level design observations, and go from there. So, okay. That's it. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.